Today we're going to be making this easy macrame tree garland. For this project, I'll be using cord from Nook Theory in 3 and 5 millimeter. I'm going to start by taking my 5 millimeter beige cord and cutting one cord at 60 inches. This will be your cord that you use to make the trees on and your hanging garland cord. It doesn't matter what size it is. It could be 5, 4, 3, have fun with it. Once you're done with that, set it to the side, and I'm going to grab my brown 5 millimeter and cut 7 cords at 15 inches long. This is going to be the trunk or the center filler cord for your trees. You can choose to use whatever color. I like the brown because it looks like the trunk of a tree. Next, I'm going to grab my 3 millimeter in green, and you will cut 7 cords at 65 inches long. This is going to be your working cord. This will be what you make the tree out of. Now that your cord is cut, I'm going to take my beige cord that is cut at 60 inches for the hanging cord, and I am going to move over a few inches and tape it down. This is going to be easier for me to make the tree off of, so that way the cord does not move at all. Next, I'm going to take one of my 15-inch cords that I'm using as my filler cord or the trunk of the tree, fold it evenly in half, and attach it to your beige cord with a lark's head knot. Once you have it on there, go ahead and tighten it up. And then I am going to take another piece of tape and just tape the bottom of that brown cord. This will help so none of your cord is moving when you are trying to macrame your tree. Next, you'll grab one of your tree cords, which is 65 inches long. You're going to fold it evenly in half, and you are going to make a square knot right around that brown filler cord at the very top. Once you are done with your first square knot, you will then make another square knot, but make sure you leave a little bit of space between your first square knot and the one that you are making. I like to loosely tighten up the second square knot. That way it gives me some room to push it on up. This is also known as a Picot knot. Once you have pushed your square knot up, go ahead and tighten those little loops right there, as well as your working in cords. You are going to repeat this same process, except each square knot, you will leave a little bit of a larger gap. See how that gap is slightly larger than the first one? Go ahead and make your square knot, and then you will then slide your square knot up. That way it gives a little bit of a gradual tree look. Go ahead and tighten your cords and repeat this same process for a total of 8 square knots. An important key to remember is that you are going to gradually give yourself some extra space in between each square knot. This is what is going to help make those tree branches a little longer so your tree gradually gets bigger. Once you get to the bottom of the tree, it does get a little trickier leaving that space, so I like to make sure my square knot is really loose and pull those cords before I even tighten that square knot. Once you have finished all your knots, grab those end working cords and tighten that last square knot. Grab some scissors and go ahead and cut the ends slightly longer than your last loop. This next part is optional, but I'm going to take a piece of jute cord and make a small wrap knot on the brown cord at the bottom base of the tree. Once I'm done with the square knot, I'm going to take a little comb and just brush out that brown cord, kind of fluff out the trunk of the tree a little bit. After I'm done brushing it out, I'm just going to take my scissors and trim it to wherever size I like. And you have just completed your first tree for your macrame garland. Next, undo your tape, slide your cord down a few inches. I'm going to tape it back down for some security, and you will repeat this exact same process for your 6 remaining trees. And this is what it will look like when you have completed your 7 trees. You should be able to move those brown cords over. This way you can adjust the trees where you like them on your hanging cord. This next part is optional, but I did have these little 1-inch wooden stars laying around, so I am going to glue these on the top of the tree, right on top of that brown lark's head knot. And here's what it looks like hanging up on my fire mantle. This is such a fun, easy beginner macrame project to do during the holiday times and have some fun with it. You can make some different colored trees or even alternate the colors. I did a white and a red on this one. I hope you guys love this tutorial and have fun, be creative, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more tutorials.